Now, so far, I think maybe the alliance that have the biggest chance winning this season is AC. So I'm going to check it out what is happened on their side. I personally didn't watch them that much. I mean the left side. Whereas actually AC against Gios. They're two big alliances with only difference that AC have like 2 billion power more from their opponent. Just AC. The sub alliances have the same amount of power. So AC is having like 11 billion power. It was 11.5 billion power, but at the moment it's just 11 billion power. This is the sub alliance. This is the main alliance, which is Gios. They have 9.1 billion power. So it's basically like 2 billion power more. This is huge. This is huge difference. So most likely, they're going to take over the Gios. And yeah, just building a tower here and just letting this Spire level 2 hit the enemy. There is not much space to be honest. Build the towers here. We can do build one here and maybe one here. Not so sure. But yeah, it's not like on our side where the enemy can build like 4 towers. So on this side, in the zone 2, AC managed to take the chicken from the Gios. By the chicken, I mean the Thunder Rock. And they get a Thunder Rock which have very good buff. Now the Thunder Rock is important not because you can just summon a Behemoth on the battlefield. This is not. Here we are talking fighting between millions and millions true. And imagine one side to have 5% more attack. Since Thunder Rock is giving 5% more attack, this is huge advantage. Now people are going to say, oh, it's a small percentage, but this is huge advantage. So AC managed to get the Thunder Rock. On other side, from the Gios, because Gios end up in Crow Zone. So the way they can go for is for this chicken. Now, I think the best situation alliance is to land up in the middle. If you have very strong opponent on the left side, you can easily go on the right side if you think you can defeat the opponent there. So you have a choose, and you're always going to end up with Thunder Rock. And most of the seasons, I think last 2 seasons, the Thunder Rock was giving like 5% extra attack. This is huge. This is huge. So the second Thunder Rock on the left side is going to go for DC and is going to give them this extra 5%. So the main alliance and sub alliance of AC is having 5% more attack and 2 Behemoths. Because you can use these Behemoths in the fight. They're going to put some troops from the enemy in the hospital. This is of course having the big point there, just having these Behemoths there to support you in general. Also take the can distract the enemy, so the enemy start hitting Behemoth. Do you actually have opportunity to do something? Maybe it can be destroying the tower or something like this. It just strongly depends how you can use the Behemoth, but you're going to have a Behemoth. So the chickens in this server in our division is going to go to VP22 LM, our site, AC and DC. So I don't see big I don't see big chances for the Gios to fight back against AC. It's just going to be very hard. Almost impossible. It's not that those people just have these two behemoths, but also those people are very active. They're very active. They are very active on the battlefield, in the world's chat, and basically in many places. So it's going to be very hard for the most likely, most likely they're going to push the Gios away from this zone. Maybe I'm not too sure to which place. Maybe to this spire here. And boy, oh boy, if I was on Gios, I'm going to block this spire with a lot of towers over the edge of this circle. If AC push me away from this zone. So they're going to defeat, they're going to fight on this part 3. But still, there is a pretty decent chance to actually go for the zone 5. What I mean by that is, even if AC break this spar level 2, they're going to go up and they're going to maybe skip this spar, since they can actually go on the right side. Yeah, they can go from this side going to this bridge here. Going over this bridge, the way that they have to go for the Gios is actually for this level 4 spire. If they can beat this level 4 spire, Gios is not going to have any chance for the next zone. But if they let this level 4 spire exist, Gios are going to have basically decent chance to go in the zone 5. Since they're going to go from here, taking the Hydra, going over this bridge, and this is going to be the gate they're going to enter. And they may get even Spire level 4, because it's very close to this gate. So Gios is going to have decent chance to go for zone 5. Just as you have to spend a lot of resources pushing out the Gios. This is how I see the things. Again, you can skip this spire over here, just going around and going from this bridge. From here is Gios and the other Gios, but again, they can just go from this side and continue building like this. They're going to be far away from everybody. I'm not so sure AC wanna spend that much resources to chase the Gios to the up corner of the map, but we're going to see. We're going to see. So far, AC have the full advantage, full power over the Gios. This is how the things are looking at the. Again, it need a miracle somehow. The AC or DC, since DC also have a decent amount of power. It's no joke alliances, both of them. I think this is a DC, and they have 6.5 billion power. Now in DC maybe there is some farms inside. Not uh it's not completely, maybe it is farm Bjorn, farm Dave. It have a lot of farms inside, so it is what it is. I mean, some people need farms. Some alliances you cannot have a farm since the limit of the servers back in the day. So some people actually left behind their farms. They're not able to have farms right now. If they get in the same server with their farm, they're going to get their farm back. But yeah, so far this is my overview over the fight between the Asian and Gios. Is going to be just very hard for, but still they have a chance to go in the zone 4 if they bunker. If they bunker this thing so hard, they're going to go in the next zone. Sorry about that. So yeah, this is my overview over the fights that is happening right now between AC and Gios. So yeah, I guess this will be for this video, guys. Like, subscribe, see you in the next.